Welcome or welcome back. It's Milky once again, or Milk Toast Motorcyclist for long, and we are doing a bit of fairly casual RimWorld Odyssey. How has everyone been this week? I didn't stream on Friday like I usually do last week. I had an event on, prior commitment and all that, which is why I streamed Thursday. Both things were a lot of fun. Didn't have an event on this week, so back to regularly scheduled programming, as they say. So we have Stumpy, who has gone a bit mad. Wants to learn about other cultures, so they're up and about and working, so they had a lucky recovery. They've gone a bit bonkers, unfortunately. So we have Nemea, who is constructing and mining and cooking and plants. We have Pi, who is animals, art, crafting and shooting. And we've got our friend Matthew here, who is plants, medical, intellectual and social. And we have our guest Stumpy, who is basically shooting a melee, but is currently going mad. We have a quest that expires in 7 hours. Bianca. How did I read that as Bianca? What's going on with me? Blanca's nomads. Or desperate refugees. Should we? Should we not? Sure, let's do it. How can this possibly go wrong? Right. Someone's got a chemical interest, which isn't great. But we might do. That's basically every RimWorld playthrough making do. Unless you're crazy skilled, which I am definitely not. I'm playing on like the easiest difficulty, but I'm here to have fun. Well, not quite easiest, to be fair. I have a slight issue going on with my monitor. I'm just going to do the old turn it off and on again. Apologies if this upsets the stream. It shouldn't, but it might. And it's off. And it's on, and you may have heard Windows noises. I think that has fixed it. Anyway, we're all good. What's everyone been up to? So yeah, I had that event. I just had my dinner this evening. Lovely macaroni cheese, yum yum yum. Very tasty indeed. Right, now we were gonna set the schedule as well, and we didn't have any night towels. No, we don't have any night towels, so let's set the schedules. Let's set them to be able to tend themselves, because if things get busy, you want to be able to self-tend. Let's go to the work tab and make sure that's enabled. Do we have any crazy skillful peeps? So quite a good hunter. So is Blanca. Oh, we've got quite a good handler as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? Got quite a good artist here. But we won't enable that because we want our main guy to do that. Our main dudes. So I think what we're going to have these peeps do is they're going to be haulers and they're going to be cleaners. Help keep things spick and span, you know? Have a little drink. It's heat waving again in the UK. It's not as bad the last one, but it's still warm enough where you're uncomfortable, you know. So I've got my nice cold water here. You guys have a snack and a drink too. Stay hydrated and all that. Sorry about that little pause there, just had to check on something my end. It's all good. Looks like we've got quite the harvest to take care of. Hungry hitched animal. Oh no, okay, so let's dodge this. Let's put the hitching spot over there, and Pi and Blanca can take care of this. Sounds like there's some hunting going on in the background there. Pi, Blanca, yeah, just grab them. They're gonna eat our crops. It's okay. We kind of have plenty. We have plenty to go around there, so they can eat some of the corn if they like. What do we have? Oh yes, I remember last time we bought a breeding pair of tigers. Oh, inspired creativity of Nemea. We're not our recreative person, as in art, but we should be able to get nice constructing out of you. Maybe I should roll a double bed, although we do already have an excellent one. Yeah, let's roll another bed. We'll do a quick delivery to that next. And then Nemea will get to it shortly. I say that, it is bedtime. Should I let her sleep? Or should I make her work? No, I'll try and be nice. I'm so evil usually, telling her I'll get that done. I'll try and calm down this time, so only Nemea can work on it. Buchanan is sleeping outside because the guests don't really have anywhere else to sleep. Let's pop a few spots down as a temporary measure. I moved my keyboard over, can you tell? I did it again. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now get to bed, folks. Don't fall asleep in the freezer. I don't know how safe that is. I say the freezer, it was a little warm in there just then. Freezer might be struggling there. Maybe we should put another cooler in. Snack time. What's up to there, Dwayne? Okay, fair enough. Let's get that meat in the chiller / freezer. We don't want it perishing, do we? That's it, Dwayne. Thank you. Well, it looks like we have quite a bit of unhappy nudity. I don't think they'll appreciate that dainty much, will they? Okay, let's knock together some tribal wares. So how many do we need? They're okay. So we need 1. 2. We only need 2. Okay. 2 tribal ware it is. Yeah, let's get Pi to do it. It's clicking a lot tonight. I blame the heat. No allowed pens, eh? What are you smonking, RimWorld? What are you smonking? Smonking something, but I don't want any of it, I'll tell you that much. Can any of you cook okay? Let's see. Not really. Bill is 3. I guess we'll enable Blanca and Dwayne to help. But that's not really right. I guess they can help with footprint. Yeah, that'll be alright. Rooster 3 has started to roam away. Oh no, the one that won't be rope for like no reason at all I can fathom, but you know. RimWorld will RimWorld. In fact, if they're gonna run away. What on earth is going on? Some very weird stuff going on with my display. Wish I could diagnose it, but I can't, unfortunately. I guess making do is going to extend to real life issues as well, huh? Okey-doke. I guess, we're not fully slept, but let's get that bed made while you're still creativity inspired for the 7 days. And then we got Pi, who is the carpenter. I guess they'll do some tailoring when we get back in. They made another excellent oven bed. Well, okay, and so look at the art. An engraving on this furniture depicts Samuel Pi Blance sitting in quiet contemplation, reflecting on the profound truths within the considerate historian, with a cup of tea by his side. Pi's eyes sparkle with newfound wisdom. The style is heartfelt with romantic elements. If you would expect it, there is a carrot to the right of the main scene. This illustration relates to Pi finishing the considerate historian on 6th of August, 5500. Well, yes, okay. If you say so. Try and hunt a wee bit more meat into my zone. Those guinea pigs would be a pretty good pick. Maybe I should tame them actually, because of the fur. Pretty useful. Breed them like. I have your meal. Come back and make these tribal wares for our friends here. And I will pop it in speed too. Now we've got ourselves a bit established and seated like. We have the mechanoid threat incoming. 6 days and a bit. I guess if we're going to do much more tailoring than this, we should invest in a bench. Looks like we can manage a tailor bench. So let's pop one up here. Travel wear complete. Okay, so these guys can wear clothes. Okay, you pop that one. Oops. Alert by links. I mean, you're already clothed, friend. Okay, well, someone's wearing it regardless. Locked apparel. Oh no, so we gotta get you a shirt then. Well, maybe that works out. Can you wear that, please? And then Dwayne can have your shirt. There we go. Buchanan can have these pants. None of it's especially amazing, but at least they're not complaining about being nude. I guess we can set up the tailor's table now, can't we? Let's see what other stuff can we make. I guess now is the time for parkas and the like, isn't it? So let's... Major feeling of deja vu just then. How odd. Time for parkas and the like, so let's do, let's enable cowboy hats and button downs, dusters, we do, parkas, and pants. Let's, set this all up to my liking. Don't want to use anything too fancy. Guess we can use bearskin. Camel hide is good for hot weather clothes. Elephant leather would be better for the dusters. Don't really want to make stuff out of human leather if I can help it. I'll sell it if it comes into my possession. Noisy vehicles outside, do excuse that if you can hear it. Yeah, I'm not too crazy fussed about what we make the cowboy hats out of. Okay, and what should we make the button downs from? Bird skin. Again, we don't care too much, or at least I don't care too much about what these are made out of. Really easy on that. We should restrict them as well. Yes. Okay, so we did all those, yep. So we can enable those. Now dusters, we want strong materials for dusters. At least I want strong materials for dusters. Elephant leather. I guess heavy fur, but kind of want to keep that for parkas if I can help it. Tough. Excellent insulator against the cold. Well, I guess that's not ideal. Let's see, what else do we have? Rhino leather. Alpha thrombo. Unlikely to be able to get hold of one of those, but I can try. Okay, let's go mastodon leather. 7 and up. Oops. Okay, let's enable those and parkas. Now we want warm materials for these. I guess bearskin is acceptable as well. Blue fur. Let's keep the chinchilla fur for like drapes and what have you. Good lord. Yawning a lot and I'm not even like sleepy. Maybe I should have made myself coffee, huh? So it was a very bizarre night, lots of strange dreams and what have you. Anyway, warm materials. Wool also is good. You're 7 and up. And pants, this is another one where I'm not crazy fussed about material it gets made out of. So we'll just tick the usual suspects. There we go. And unsuspend. And we'll keep our friend Pie here quite busy, I suspect. Time for another drink. Stay hydrated, everyone. Tea, coffee, soft drink, or water, whatever you have, it's better than absolutely nothing. I would like to be able to have my cups of tea again. But again, it's getting a little bit too warm. Such things. Go snack on those. I mean, we'll bring in less because we're eating out there. Let's see, what else do we want to grab from this before we jump? Gather that ambrosia. Probably want those components. Oh, the uranium, yeah, okay, so let's get that done. I can get steel from basically anywhere. Thank you for your efforts, Nemea, but let's grab the components and such first. And the uranium there. The components over there. What else we got? Oh, we want to bring in those urns and tables, right? That are worth like pennies to the dollar. Make some space where I can bring them in. A guinea pig successfully tamed. Thank you, friend. Need to give Nemea some more tasks, don't we? Good thing she's carrying meals on her. She's got a lot to do. Yes, indeed. I'll try and grab that as well. Precious components. And then grab these. And those, and oh yeah, the gold meteorite that hit. Oh, I'm gonna grab that. I can't believe without the gold. My kitty cats up here. Looks like I need some training. Looks like Pi might be on it. Let's pop it on speed 2. See what they do. Okay, they're Jupiter. Poor Jupiter, the flamingo. Oh yes, training. Thank you, Pi. Thank you. I've been rewatching some old Spelunky 2 videos from Vinny and Joel. I come back to those occasionally when I need a laugh. Especially hearing the noises of sudden anguish or frustration that come out of them sometimes. How's everyone doing? Wake up addiction. Fabulous. Bit of munching. Those very days they're giving themselves. How's Nemea doing? Oh my gosh, I queued up so many of those before a food lunch, didn't I? Mind you, she's done like a good portion. This takes so long to mine, I didn't realise. Thought she'd be done in like lickety-split. Okay, pause to eat. And then get back on it. And go to bed, probably. Oh yeah, we need a bit more storage space, don't we? Yeah. Okay, we have, like, no storage space. Look at this, I really need to do something about it. Like, it is crazy. Stuff everywhere. Everywhere, it tells you. I wanted to get those furniture pieces in, didn't I? You guys, go get. Please, you can take that guinea pig later. Go get the furniture pieces. Alright, you guys. Go get the uranium. Oh no, we're full up already from those assigned spaces. What am I like, eh? Let's make some emergency storage. Classic me maneuver. Gather all the things. Don't worry about what you got and what you need. Gather everything. Good time, everyone. Coming up fast on skill level 9 there for mining. Learned max today. Further learning multiplied by 20%. It looks like it might be time for our friend Amir to have a snooze. Poor thing, been working so hard. Have a little steel. Windows. Little steel, it's quite a lot of steel. Have a little munchy munchy. Hopefully have a little snoozy. Dementia, oh no, Blanca. We don't want that, Blanca. Having a snooze, that's better. It's a bit safer than being up and about at any rate. How's everyone been feeling this week? I've been feeling a bit, like I have a cold coming, you know that feeling. I feel alright at the moment. But I've only been streaming, just about half an hour, there or thereabouts. I can already feel my throat getting scratchy. Which is not what you want when you're streaming. What happened to this work? Oh, I had a fight with a turtle. It's like the turtle fought for its life. Seriously though, look. Ambrosia sprout. And a wee bit of fire. Just a wee bit. Oh yeah, come if you can't firefight, can you? There you go, pull that out. I'll get the main dude to do the taming. Pie. Tame failed. Maybe I'll go at this other tame first, please. Oh, Blanca's coming to help. Grav core detected. I think we're a bit, we're not quite ready to go after grav cores, I suspect. Thank you for letting me know. We do have a male and female guinea pig there. So we're all sorted on that front. Can start acquiring guinea pig fur. If you catch my drift. Okay, we want 2 hens and 1 rooster, so let's have this one. And this one. And then for the rooster, we will key this one. Okay, what's about to happen? You've played RimWorld before. Just gonna do a little culling, as they say. Just a little bit of culling. actually a lot of colour. And the oldest male there. We tame those crows as well. I tend to be a bit of a collector when it comes to all these new animals in the world. But Lord, look at this fire. It's a bit concerning, isn't it? Just a little bit of fire, it's fine. It'll be okay. Danger crows, hurrah! I can have a flock of attack crows. Time for the mayor to get back to mining. Get all these preciouses sorted. Oh no. It's not going to be so nice out. They're going to be a bit sad about the darkness. Finished fishing. Okay, so let's do smithing next. Let's set up a fishing zone. Okay, so we don't have a huge amount of water. Just looking for something nearby, but I think this is all we've got. And we can't fish there, it's not shallow enough. Let me just check. Yeah, that's all we've got, and it's not shallow enough to fish. Okay, so no fishing zone for this map. We'll be moving soon. How's Jupiter doing? .3 days. And the mechanoids arrive in 4 days. That's not going to upset the quest, is it? Is it going to have to jump? I hope it'll be a bit of a strange implementation. We'll soon find out. The mayor is hard at work here, mining away. Shuttle arrived. Ah, Stumpy is ready to leave. I hope Stumpy's had a good enough time to be happy in our place, even they did go a little bit insane. How are you doing now, Stumpy? We don't have a requirement for this level of quest. However, I don't know if you noticed, there was a rather good reward there for that quest, which I was very excited to get last time. And get Stumpy. Off the shuttle goes. And our rewards arrive. Vanometric power cell, which is probably the best part. And a load of cash. We're rich, kinda. It may not be safe in our condition, but we are kinda rich. I wonder, should we extend the ship? We're struggling on space a wee bit. Do we have space and time? More importantly, to extend the ship, we can make food storage a little bigger. We can make whatever this is going to be a bit bigger. Maybe a rec or production room of some sort. See how I feel as I go along. You can eat in a minute. I'm trying not to be too slow. But here I go again, interrupting. Make a few deliveries and then eat the. So everything's ready when the mayor gets up. Now I suppose what we want to do is we want to put the cell down. I guess here it makes as much sense as any. Okay. Let's pop that down there. As he's getting hard to work on the research. Maybe I can let these guys hang around outside of it. That seems safe-ish for them. And up to help feed themselves a bit. Yes, and Matthew could help with some butchering. That would be fab. Let's get that meat launched. Maybe we should store some more meals. That would help, perhaps. Guess we don't really need to keep taming those guinea pigs, eh, since we're up in the hunt. How are we doing for food supplies? We could still do with more meat, but we are getting to the butchery. And Maya is hard at work, working on those substructure sections. Do I have enough panels for this? Well, you know what I like to say, we're about to find out. I've been keeping track really good. I know how they can, lots of them can help deliver when something needs, you know, multiple types of thing. Multiple materials, lots of them can help deliver, which is very handy indeed. Marble has started to roam away. Okay. Why aren't you roamed? Rowdy. On rope, eh? I smell a bug. Down another hitching spot. Now can I compute? No, okay. Let's put down a pen marker inside. Quick, make that pen marker. So I would like to keep both of these fellas if I can help it. Quick, come here. Okay, thank you for now. Bye. Get them inside, bye. And who amongst our helpers can bring those inside? Okay, you guys as well, please. And it'll be really filthy in there, which won't help researching at all. Echo as well. Okay. Don't know what the heck is going on here. Randomly roaming animals. Matthew, if you could continue helping with the butchering. Not very much. Buchanan, can you make a quick delivery? Make sure I've got enough power. Maybe I should put that cell there. 3. Peeps are having a snooze. And I will let them try and be good. This is some kind of emergency. Drink time, everyone. Have a swig. I'm having water. My voice is starting to go, which is a little annoying because I'm super looking forward to this. I will go on as long as it permits me. Need to rename some of the animals. Yes. Quick. Good name. Yeah, I'm gonna find out it's from some novel and Pickwick is a murderer or something. Which I guess would kind of suit a crow, you know? Murder crows and all that. It's almost time to get up. Can I actually let them sleep? See? I'm not being quite so demanding on them this time. I'm really working hard on that. I think I remember last time I said something to the effect that I'm quite patient, but only with other people, not with myself. But then in RimWorld, I'm like, no, you do this, you do that now. This is a viable situation, you know? You gotta do everything, all the time. Even when you don't want to. Have a snack. And then assist. By doing a chop. Thank you. Food poisoning. Food poisoning. New lovers. Wayne and Lynx are both temporary faction members, but neat. Fun. Oh, what's that? Make some here, I suppose. Wayne Lynx. Wayne Lynx. There we go. New substructures coming along nicely. Gonna make some new walls here. Oops. Just make a slight correction. And we can extend and give these poor souls some actually decent space to play with. Going to the one place that can't be destroyed by capitalism. Oh, that quote would have been even funnier if I hadn't just fluffed it up. But what can you do? That's life. You gotta take it as you find it sometimes. Perfectionism, more neat. If you force it, you can have a miserable old time. Missing steel. Okay. I guess we better get Nemea doing some mining then. Sorry, Nemea, I did a lot of interrupting. We need a load of steel. Is there anything on the map we can deconstruct? And acquire some quick steel? Yes, there is. Yes, there is indeed. Take that away from the sandstone there. And the slate columns, because that will eat up precious deconstruction time for the material we do want. Let's enable Buchanan to do construction work. Please have a quick snack. And then go grab that steel for us. Thank you very much. We can. I wonder how Nemea's doing with the steel acquisition. We have mechanoids in 2 days. I have not gathered nearly as much stuff as I wanted to gather. Like it's all gonna happen. Oh, the gold. Oh gosh. I could technically help, but with 3 mining skills, she's gonna be dead. Oh, day, blimey. Squeaky chair enters the chat. Do some quick deliveries. Get hiccups when trying to speak. Lovely jubbly. Okay, finish that. Eat that. Oh no, wait. Yeah, finish that one. And then eat. Oh my gosh. The gold, please. I beg you, grab the gold. I want the gold, it's so pretty. It's gonna raise our colony values quite significantly, but what the heck? We're on practically the easiest difficulty. I think we're second one from bottom, so let's grab all the gold and get our mitts on. Those deliveries coming along. We're doing alright, If you could get those to their required places, please. Thank you all. How did the steel acquisition come on? Not bad. Not bad. Can't hold it. We have space issues, but we're trying to fix those at present. Oh gosh, it's getting late again. Okay, Nemea, finish that square. Then go to bed. I can't even hold that. There's so much I want to grab and no space to put it in. Oh, dear me. That's me in RimWorld. Okay, let's make a couple more shells to have all these lovely goodies in. The lovely precious goodies. Pi's hard work making that parka. Let's go to sleep, please, Pi. It's getting late. You must look after your health. Get good sleep. Eat good food. Clear throat on stream. Oh, poor Matthew. All that food poisoning. I'm sorry, fella. I did make you snack, didn't I? Poor fella. Actually, how are we doing for crows? Oh, we've got a male crow and a lady crow. We can no longer hunt, rather tame a crow. Well, getting you up again. I wouldn't do it at all. So I'll try and do it less. I am succeeding in being a taskmaster less. We really need to get this section finished so we can make a little extra room, because we are struggling here. We're on the struggle bus. Oops, what the heck? Oh, okay, sorry Nemea, but we need this. We need the structure finished so we can take off and not leave stuff behind. And we are going to take off very soon. Because I don't think these ladles and jelly spoons can handle mechanoids. Do you? Do you think that? You can help by removing that bit of foundation there we don't technically need. Time for a danger snack. How are we doing there, Junior? You doing okay? Beautiful. That's looking a lot better, isn't it? I'm gonna have to sort of work on the layout some, but this is looking a lot. Okay, so this, I guess, will be a slightly extended freezer zone. Whoops, it's a load of roof rather than structure. Getting there. Yes, yes, yes. Finish that section. Animals, stop with timing. Again, animals, stop with timing. Right. Now. Let's go get my animal friends who've gone off for a wander. We do, indeed, we do. Have a snack. Then get back to work. One day, 12 hours. Just think about all that gold I don't have. Precious gold. Come back, my friends. Okie dokie, that's a slightly improved food storage zone. Bit of an unusual, unwieldy shape. That is part of. Now we can sort that storage out a bit, make things a bit less crazy in there. Yes, yes, yes. There was a popular TV presenter for some of the favourite shows of my youth. And I knew a friend who, despite him saying his name pretty much, I think it was every episode of a particular show, she would say Buchanan. I don't know why. He clearly enunciated it was Buchanan. The things we say and do as kids. Still, I guess I can't really talk about the Pokemon I used to. I had some interesting thoughts on their names and pronunciation, so I guess I can't really talk, can I? Yes, yes, yes. Calm down, we have plenty. Okay, so we need to think about this area. I think maybe we make this research. She says 1 day and 7 hours, and how much of that gold has she gathered? Not enough is the answer. Let's make this the research room. We will fill this entire area with storage for now. This may be famous last words, but I intend that to be temporary. More hiccups. I love it. Cannot stop tonight. I wasn't hiccuping at all today until I was about to stream. My body has quite the sense of humour, let me tell you that much. Let's get that gold. Get it, I say. Get the gold. Get the precious. Get the shinies. Yes, yes, you can read a book later, but get the gold. Oh gosh, and we need steel as well. It's another one of those so much to do and so little time type moments. We can technically harvest that ambrosia as well. That's nowhere near ready. Go grab that steel. How much do we have there? That's enough that one person can heal. Hello chat member, how are you doing today? Welcome to the chat, first time chat, how are you doing? I am British, so yeah, not from Australia. I am painfully British, in fact. I looked up my family tree ages and ages ago, and it was all like many hundreds of years white British, white British, white British. So nothing too interesting on that front, I'm afraid. It is mighty warm here. What's it doing where you are? Blighty is not built for warmth. And neither am I. I'm built for middling temperatures at best. Matthew's doing better there. I am gonna try and stream a little longer, but my throat is really starting to go. I'm chugging this water. Yeah, you're probably true on that front, chat member, probably true. I guess a lot of things are a matter of perspective, like I guess you can experience some terrible things in life, but that doesn't make them not terrible. But if you can take something from it, you know, if you can find a strength where you didn't previously have a strength before, or you can realize, yeah, that thing was awful, but I lived it and I've learned something. I don't know, maybe I'm spouting nonsense. Maybe the heat is getting to me. Be either or. We are not have nearly enough time to do this, so start coming home, Namaya. An animal farm this run, maybe. I want to have a few creatures, certainly. Having my usual animals I like to have is kind of difficult on a grav ship start, because you have to pick up and put down a lot. And I find that a lot of the times the gathering up of the animals can be a little bit buggy. So I'm trying to do it at the moment. I don't know if it's going to continue on that way. I do like to have a few animals for material purposes. For example, the muffaloes and the alpacas. It's handy to have a source of various wools. The alpacas. I am still having a slight issue with my display. I wish I could fix it, but I've tried turning the monitor off and on, and that hasn't done the trick. I don't think, because it looks about the same. I might be able to, if I turn the, oh heck, if I turn the mod on and off, maybe. Oh, that might break it, yeah, maybe let's not do that. Okay, let's turn Rhythm HUD off. Back on. No, it looks a bit odd on this end, especially this area. Oh yes, chat member. Caravans can be a bit of a PITA, can't they? That's partly why I've got dev mode on. You see these icons at the top of the screen? Yeah, I liked the idea of caravans, and I used caravans as implemented for a long time in my RimWorld playthroughs. At some point it got to the part where it was like, it didn't feel like it was helping with the immersion of the whole like RimWorld scenario by having to have them all really slowly and not very methodically pick everything up, put them on the animal, and then drag them to the edge of the map. So I'm like, heck, I'll save all this fapping around and silliness, and then one person going really slow, and then one person going so fast that they're waiting like 2 or 3 game hours, and then they fall asleep. Let's just form the caravan instantly and save all the hassle. But what is worse, to waste 3 extra days or slaughter your own bison? Yeah, I guess that's another way of thinking about it, huh? It's a case of, okay, you might get some more meat and materials out of it. You were probably trying to keep those bison for when you wanted to deal with it, not when you had to deal with it, you know. How you doing, Buchanan? Nemaya's doing marginally better on sleeps than you are. I think we're going to wake you up, though. Yes, we can. It looks like Jupiter is going to need feeding soon. I think next stream I do, something I used to do a lot and hardly do ever anymore because finding them at RP is tricky. But I think next stream I might do some more Pokemon cards because I did get some recently. I have 3 collection box type things, which are going to be all in one stream. And then we're going to have hiccups while we're trying to explain something. So yeah, 3 collection boxes, that'll probably all one stream. And then I found actually an out of print product. And that'll be a bit mysterious for all of you guys to find out what it's going to be. I have been itching to open those collection boxes. I was thinking about doing it last Saturday, but the event on Friday that I had really tuckered me out. I was shattered. I had nothing more to give. I could not, however much I wanted to, so I had to leave it where it was, you know. This would be a better research room if it was just 1 square taller. But that is very much future-proofing. So let's maybe not worry about that right now. Maybe not worry about that right now, Lucky, and get to sorting out the current problems, which is we're having a slight food issue, so you could get butchering. Actually, got a quest coming in. So yeah, let's see who can cook. So Nemaya's best cook, then we've got Matthew and Bianca. Okay, so Bianca, if you could have a snack and start butchering, then can Matthew start cooking. So that frees up Nemaya to do some mining. I do hope my alerts are working. Every time I make sure, is that the same settings as it was before when it worked? And yes, it is. And then I find out, it didn't work for some reason. It's like, I'm Oh, okay. I guess that's a good point. I'm guessing what I'd probably have to do is bring some meat. Let's have a look at the diets. So it would be alright if I bring along some kibble. Or if we do temporary camping just to get a bit of supplies, that would probably help. But yeah, I think I'm probably okay just to bring kibble for all the animals. Kibble. Good question though. Good thinking. I gotta think about that kind of stuff more. I'm not amazing at RimWorld, but it's one of those games that I'm not great at it, but I have a lot of fun with it, and I think I mean, if you could be great at it as well, obviously, bonus, but I think the point of a video game, no matter what difficulty you play on, what kind of game you play, what story settings you use, X, Y, Z, I think the point of the game is to have fun. And that's what I'm doing. I guess you can, yeah, if you can feed them the corpses of your enemies and lamentations of their women and all that jazz. So yeah, if your caravan's attacked by raiders and you kill those raiders, your kitty cats can snack on them. I say kitty cats like they're domestic short hair. That's clearly a tiger. Good lord, it is warm up here. I'm British, let me complain about the heat. Oh, 15 hours, and I want to grab more of that. A deserter. Oh, heck no, I don't want to be the enemy of the Empire. I never like those quests. Sorry if you guys enjoy this kind of thing, but I do not. Alas. Abandoned platform. I think that may be a bit beyond us with our current abilities and equipment and whatnot. But we'll leave it there till it expires. Maybe something magical will happen between now and then. How's the food situation coming along, Matthew? I guess what would help? Yes, lighting would help, but we do have a sorted out power situation. Yeah, it is a bit like it's a bit like XCOM, isn't it? Although I think in XCOM, yeah, the difficulty being somewhat of a fudge. Yeah, in XCOM they actually help you more than you realise. I watched this rather interesting video. I was very surprised by it. Ages ago I watched this rather interesting video which actually proves that actually, even though a lot of your shots in XCOM feel like, how the heck did I miss that and it was rated 90%, it's actually fudging it and it's actually helping you a lot more than you realise, or a lot more than it would appear to be showing you. Which is an interesting psychological thing to do to your player. I guess when you do land a hit, you feel a bit extra about it. A bit extra cool and all that. I know I did ask you to clean and whatnot, but I am smeagling for this gold right now, so if you could go help fetch it, that would be incredibly fabulous. Needs moving over now. Yes, go get that gold. I is moving on to some training. Cadence, the tiger. How's that coming along? Getting there, looks like it might be a bit tricky to train a tiger. I imagine they're very useful, given all these things that they can do. And quite well as well. So I guess the buffaloes, they have, because this is technically, where's my pen marker? Is it covered in nonsense? So I pulled everything in like crazy in a panic. I made a pen marker inside, so this is all technically a pen. So if food gets dropped here, they'll eat. I guess they can't drop food here very easy anymore because I expanded my fridge. So I should probably adjust that. Let us adjust this storage zone somewhat. Yeah, okay, so let's pop this little zone here. And have it be kibble. How am I doing for kibble? Looks like I'm doing alright for kibble. I would let them outside, but I was having problems just now there where there was an accessible caravan hitching spot and plenty of room, but they weren't the colonists weren't taking the animals to the hitching spot. And I don't know why, so I was just like, heck it, I've got to launch in not very long anyway to get them inside, so that's what I did. It's a bit of a messy situation, but it works. Are we having storage bugs for kibble as well? No kibble stored here. Then maybe I can hoard. Yeah, there we go. They're eating now. They're eating. My colonists are already on the case. There's that gold coming along. But did I actually grab it all? Looks like I did. I don't seem to have that uranium. It's a bit rare as well. How are we doing for components? Okay, we've got a decent amount of components, so we're probably alright for the moment for components. I don't have to go too crazy for grabbing extras. Is there anything else we want? Or uranium. Components there. I guess we could use some more steel. You're a little low, and ship playthroughs do tend to require an amount of steel. We gathered all that there. There's quite a lot down here. A manhunter pack. Oh gosh. Got some action, guys and girls, ladles and jelly spoons. Let me just tag that before we look at it. A manhunting pack of sparrows. Sparrows? Oh, okay. Takes all sorts. Get to the defensive position and ready ourselves up to deal with these 4 hungry sparrows, apparently. And some more hiccups. Matthew is a little bit on the slow side there. Oh, I've dealt with it all by that time. Okay, so here we go. We're doing a lot of missing. Oh, got 1, 2, 3. 1 remains. Matthew's going to be here just in time. Thank you, Matthew. I had a guy with a sniper so incapable, he managed to lose his liver to a sparrow. Now that is unfortunate. Beyond unfortunate, but I think that's well, the fun of RimWorld, I guess. Oh, that is bizarre. I guess what you want to do for the guys who are not great at shooting is to give them weapons that are not either single bullet or low projectile experiences. You want to give them like machine guns and whatnot, so even though there's going to be a spread, it is such a spread and so many projectiles that actually they might still end up hitting something. Whereas your high skill peeps that are much more likely to hit stuff, you want to give like the sniper rifles, charge lances to them. It's one way to mitigate some of the low skilled shooting, but it doesn't fit all purposes. And I speak like I have some like knowledge in it. That may or may not be true. It's just what I have experienced. It seems to make sense, so I tend to go with it. Economic threat 1 out. Log. Okay. Because I noticed that, because I nearly didn't. All animals inside, please. Thank you very much, and we should probably expand that inside zone, because we have expanded our ship a wee bit. If there's anything on that, that's where it's staying. But you guys will get inside. Eggs and rice, we've got plenty. Heck it, I say. It's almost everyone. Apart from Pickwick. Okay, so our best pilots, it looks like Matthew and Pi. Yet by a long old chalk. Let us begin the launch. What a bizarre grav ship I got going here. So I have played RimWorld a lot. Chat member, I have done many different kinds of starts, like the tribal start and the crash landed and the rich explorer, but I have never actually finished a game of RimWorld. It's kind of like Divinity Original Sin 2 for me, in that I play it and then like, oh, here's an idea. How would this change the experience? Oh, here's another idea. How would this change the experience? Never actually finishing a single idea. That's me for you. That's me. Okay, so we've got a mixed biome here and an ancient launch site. This isn't going to be great for food, but I guess we did stock up. That could have useful gear there. I don't know if we're ready to deal with it though. Oh, even bad growing zone there. It's worse than here. It's that bad. Okay, where should we go? A lake with island would help with defense. I guess, where do we want to go next? Where do we want to go? There's so many different places to land. So many decisions to make. Okay, so I guess we have there. Do we have anything else like that on the map? Up to the north? So I guess we kind of want to head northeast if we can help it. Yeah, we probably want to head northeast if we can help it. So let's go around here. Somewhere here was an interesting landmark of some description. Decreased animal life, increased plant life. Well, that's not going to help with meat supplies any. Porcupine habitat. Well, that sounds cute. It does, but I kind of want to go here and get, like, closer to this and everything. I did say northeast. Okay, I will make a decision. Let me have a look. Increased plant life. Yeah, let's go here. And off we go. Bye-bye. Didn't even have time to deconstruct the generator. Ah, well. Hopefully we'll have some interesting map to land on here. Some interesting features. Get ourselves in a good position. Hopefully a readily defensible position. And it's summer here. Hiccups, okay. Let's see. We want to be as central as we possibly can. In fact, I think here would be a bad spot because we've got what is hopefully a fishable lake. It does seem to be. We've got a growing zone, ideal one there. We're reasonably close to the centre of the map. If we wanted to expand our ship bigger than actually we have the resources for, we put it here. I think here is okay. Which way round we got the ship? Let's go this way round. There we go. massively annoying having to commit 10 to 15 members without getting any reward for killing them. Yeah, that is, it's a tricksy thing, isn't it? It's very tricksy. Okay, so we've landed. I guess do the initial setup type things. Let's watch a dumping stockpile. Yeah, that'll do. We want a caravan hitching spot. Let's put that. What do we have here? Oh, is it just steel? Is it something else? Let's put that round here by the thrusters. What are we doing for chem fuel? We could do with a little top up, couldn't we? Betrayal offer. I don't like you would have to give me a heck of a lot more than admittedly a nice item to like betray these 4 helpers. We're being quite useful to pass. So yeah, let's put the animals over there for now. And in fact, why don't we? It takes time, there's a lot to do, but let's do it anyway. Why don't we make them a barn? Because we have just landed. Yes, exactly, chat member. Let them do that in peace. We are arranging it at present. Where did I put that? Yeah. There we go. It's underneath this urn. So let's get ourselves set up in this new zone. Now if you could grab all those animals, my friend. All of them, please. Nice to be kindly. And let's, I guess the pet animals can go in our home zone. It's probably safe for them to do so. Being the operative word. You're just joining me. I'm Milktoad's motorcyclist, or Milky for short, doing a bit of a casual RimWorld Odyssey playthrough here. We have just landed in a new zone and we're doing some basic setup stuff. I'm probably going to make a barn this time from animals. We have just landed near some silver. I was hoping it would be silver. Always do with a little more cash. And actually, in fact, given that we have just landed, maybe it's a good idea to send Matthew to do some trading. Although if our health turn on us, then it won't be good to be one person down. So let's make sure they're unarmed for reasons. So yeah, let's set up an instant caravan and send them somewhere to do some trading. I say instant caravan, an instantly formed caravan, not an instantly travelling caravan. Okay, this one looks marginally closer. Let's send Matthew and all the animals who can graze. And let's bring a load of stuff with us. And make some tasty cash. Some monies. Let's take all these tables and urns I like to gather from the maps I go to. Don't know if you guys do that. Let's have a look. Why not just remove one of the walls from your habitation? Expand a fence after landing. That might work. I've not done that before, but that might work. I'll give it some thought after this caravanning here. We're going to get rid of that tainted gear, so let's take it with. Let's take, maybe not take all of the money, but let's take 952 with the money. Just just so we've got something for the people at home if our trader comes. Let's take all those packaged survivals, so we'll have to change their food varieties, and hopefully the animals can graze. And we're going to press the magic send instantly button. And no, they're flopping around waiting for them to gather stuff. And they're off already, which is nice. I could technically cheat and get there instantly. I'm not going to do that. Not unless some weird bug happens. And I feel like I have to even the odds, but I try to avoid such things. I still want to play RimWorld, I just want some quality of life stuff as well, you know. Okay, so yeah, I need to set your meal restriction to like basically nothing, so they can eat anything they want. How is everything going in here? This quest still seems to be up. Excellent. Okay, so yes, a pen. We're going to make some kind of pen or whatnot. Yes, that sounds like it would work. I might be getting the wrong guide, but it feels like it should work, so I'm going to try it. So what do I need to do? Does like somewhere along here need to be an animal for that or something? How do I do it? I'm going to just do a growing zone, because I know we've got a decent amount of veg, but we are going to need to acquire more. So let's get that sorted. Okie dokie. Let's make that corn. Let's make the yellow section potatoes. Yes, yes. A nice large potato crop. Okay, potatoes. So, are there any animals here we want to acquire? Guinea pigs. Okay for guinea pigs. Again, okay for alpacas. We could hunt the does and bucks. We could do with more meat. We have way more vegetarian stuff than we do meat stuff. It's a little unbalanced. How are you doing then, Matthew? He's getting there, making pretty good pace there on his own. Taking a fair amount of stuff with him. Hopefully we can make some casholas. Ah, a door, yes, and having it jammed open. Yeah, that does make sense. I would never think of this stuff. I just like pop a pen down and build a barn, and then I just gather them all inside again, and then the next era I pop a pen down again. But that does absolutely make sense. Thank you. Okay, so door, but make it a steel door, because I think that's a bit better with regards oxygen in and out if we ever happen to go to space. I guess if we're going to do that, we're going to want to have what's it called, the airlock type situation. Please work on that door for me. Thank you. So that means we could move this. Shoot frenzy. Okay. Thank you. Could give you a gun, I guess, or a bow. It might be safer. I think from the moment, just fish in your mind. Beautiful. Better get another door inside as well. Sorry, Maya, I know you want to swim. Let's just get this a bit more secure first. Let's see. I think rather than a fence, we'll build a wall. More materials, but it will It will last a bit longer, it'll be a bit stronger than yesterday. Yeah, we need some bridges. Confusion, that'll be the old adventure. The old dementia Reno. And Flanders in the house or something. Yeah, so just interrupt your activities. Let's get some of this in position. Watching the sunset. Ah, lovely. Yeah, usually I would keep them inside, but like when I sort of bring them in just before jumping, or like pet animals, I usually keep inside just to keep them safe from like predators and what have you outside. And I do currently have help from these West temporary colonists. They will help with the cleaning and tidying and what have you. Hi is training Picnic the girl. She's cute. Buchanan is helping with delivery and construction. Matthew is nearly at his destination. Hopefully we can make a lot of lovely catch. I think it might be a good place to leave it for next time, because my voice is about to go. So thank you very much for joining me again. I hope to see you next week. There will be some RimWorld next week, probably the same time this week. So Friday, 8 PM UK time. Thanks for joining me in the chat, or if you're just hanging out and just watching, just lurking, that's good too. I'm just glad you're here. And then maybe Thursday what I'll do is I'll stream those Pokemon cards. So yes, thanks again for joining me. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.